Hello, hi, it's me, toxiclowfive. No, we got something I want to talk about that I did make a video on already, but accidentally deleted the audio recording, so I have to record it, and it was supposed to come out a few days ago, but we're gonna bring it out today. Now, what we want to talk about is the level gap for 12. Well, technically for 11 too, because for 11 has a weird level gap and also XP rates. We're mostly talking about XP rate, because I don't think they're ever gonna nerf the level system in this game, and it's the reason the XP rates are so horrible on those floors, because it's hard to balance. But anyways, we're gonna get into it right here. So now, when you're on floor 10, from floor 1 to floor 10 is actually a very smooth and pretty reasonable grind. You go in, you can use uncommons and still kill the boss. You can use commons, maybe kill the boss. Sometimes you won't because, you know, other people have uncommon, rares, and legendaries. But if you have at least an uncommon, you should be able to fight the bosses. When you get past this floor, it gets a bit harder to do that. Before you can even go to the next floor, you need to get level 100 at least, so you could do 2000 damage. So we're gonna head over to the next floor and we're gonna see how it is over there. So right here, you can see we're in floor 11, and on this floor, you need to grind up from level 100 to 200 before you can even attempt going to floor 12. Now, the problem is the XP rates. Now, the XP rates on floor 11 are actually really good. It's not hard to get level 200. It is boring, but it's not that hard. It's not that bad. You're gonna want to get level 200 because before you can even do any damage to any of the bosses on that floor, you need to do like 2000 damage. I mean 7000 damage. And to do 7000 damage, you need one of these, a level 200 legendary that does 7000 damage. Now, XP on this floor, it goes like this. So Rag, this one gives reasonable XP. It gives 3000. Cat gives around the same, and same thing with Da. Then the mini bosses that are supposed to be higher tier than those give like a little bit more XP than those. Right here, 6000, 4000, and then the final boss gives 32,000. Now, I want you to remember these numbers. Mostly, I want you to remember the second strongest boss in the game, which on this floor, which is 6000 XP, and it goes up to 30,000, 32,000. So now we're gonna head over to floor 12. So here we are in floor 12, like I said. If you look at the XP rates now, like for example, we got the hunter here. Now the hunter, you have 10,000 right here, 10,000 XP, which is big. You'd be like, oh, that's actually pretty good. Then you go to reactive experiment. This gives 16,000. Warlord gives, I think, 17,000. Yeah, and then Lemur gives like 18,000. And then you would think the final boss on, yes, I know this is not the final boss of floor 12, but it is the final boss of, well, this part of floor 12, and that would be suspended unborn. Now you'd be like, wait, shouldn't he be doing a decent amount more than the second strongest, the third strongest boss in the game? Yeah, you would think he would be doing that much more, because considering Atheon, or whatever he's called, gives you 100,000. I would think with the logic of all of the other floors that we've just seen, the second strongest boss in the game gives you what was it? I think it was 6,000. Yeah, it gives you around 6,000, and you would think 6,000 to 32,000 would correlate to this giving you 40,000 to 100 and something thousand. I don't know if that's just me. I don't know if I'm the only person that thinks that you think that you should be able to grind this floor and get XP goodly, but there's just no reason to come to this floor. You might as well just grind on floor 11 until you get to level 300 and then go to Atheon, or fight him at level 250, because by 250 you should be able to do enough damage to get the credit if you have CE. That's the biggest issue with this game, is the XP rates for floor 12. Floor 12 just sucks in terms of XP rates, and I'm gonna show you right now that even if you're level 200, you can't even fight the very first boss. So you think you're level 200, you should be able to fight the very first boss. No, you can't do it solo. You can't do it with two people. Actually, I'm gonna show it here. I still have the clip from the last recording. I'll show it, me and Mep fighting the boss, the hunter boss, at the same time, which is the very first boss, by the way. The very first boss on this floor that you would get to would be that boss, and you can't even kill it. You can't kill it duo. Even with tree skill, shield skill, everything, using all of the skills, you don't have enough DPS, you don't have enough damage, you don't have enough anything to kill that boss with two people. And that's the issue with this game. Now, I'm hoping this is a very easy fix. They just need to buff the XP rates for floor 12, like a lot, like more than double. And I think it would fix the XP rates for this floor and make a reason for you to grind this floor in the first place. But as it stands right now, there's just no reason to do it. And I hope that if any devs are watching this, that you do listen to us, and at least, please, I beg you, to fix floor 12 before floor 13 comes out, because a lot of people are gonna quit. And I'm a great example of that. Me and my girlfriend were playing this game, and well, she got from level, it was a very easy grind from floor 1 to floor 10, because it was very, you know, linear. It was fun, it was enjoyable. And then you get to floor 11, you're just stuck on that floor for too many levels. You're stuck on that floor for too many levels. Normally, you're stuck on a floor for at least 20 levels, 15 to 20 levels per floor. But, oh my god, can you leave me alone? Right. Normally, you're stuck on that floor for my days, no. So normally, you're stuck on that floor for around like 15 to 20 levels per floor. When you get to floor 11, you're stuck on that floor for 100 levels. And then when you get to floor 13, you're stuck on that floor for another 100 levels. It's too big of a jump for it to make any sense. But I hate this floor, so we're leaving. But yeah, I don't think floor 11 needs to be touched. I think floor 11 has a great XP for the amount that you're going to need. It's just floor 12 that needs tweaking. All they need to do is increase the, I would say increase the XP rates by 2.5. So that would be, so instead, that would give, Hunter would give you like 32,000, like around the same as the final boss. Or you could put it a little bit lower, but I do think it should be, because the amount of health that it has and the amount of damage it does, it makes no sense that it only gives you 10,000. You might as well just go grind Zad, that, and whatever, you know, the 3-0. So it doesn't make any sense grinding that way. It doesn't make any, it would make it so that the final boss, aka Hunter, would give you around 40 to 50,000 XP and leave Antheon alone. I think Antheon gives you enough XP. It's supposed to be a raid boss, supposed to give you a lot of XP. It gives you a lot of XP, so that's cool. But that's all I have to say about that. Hopefully the devs watch this, and if you don't, I don't know what else to say there. If you don't see floor 12 as being a problem for XP rates, I don't know what you were thinking. I do think that the biggest issue, it would have been fine if the XP, we weren't level 350. I think level 350 and increasing the XP rate so insanely after floor 10 is what ruined the balancing for XP rates. And now the devs are struggling to freaking balance this game. Not even in terms of the weapons. I don't even care about the weapons anymore. At least everything makes sense now in terms of everything else. So if I get level 250 event weapon, it should do the same amount of damage as my level 250 legendary weapon from a floor 11 or floor 12 or wherever you get a level 250 weapon from. So that's cool. I'm glad they did that. But now they need to rebalance floor 12 and make it a lot better. Floor 11's fine, leave that alone. But that's all I have to say. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.